Ladies and gentlemen, Bula Vinaka, Yandra Vinaka, and welcome to the official opening of Lami Kava's Vale Kava. Even without the mic, I think you'd be able to hear me. So thank you so much everyone for being here, for taking out your time this early morning on a Friday. And we'd like to acknowledge the presence of our Deputy Prime Minister, Mr. Manoa Kamikamica, who has a very busy schedule and he still took out his time to be here to support a business such as Lami Kava. So we appreciate that, sir. Sikeli, would you like to say anything before we start?
No, we'll keep it pretty tight, but as we always say on Lami Kava's social media pages, the intro is Bulvinaka, mothers, fathers, sisters, and brothers. Welcome to Vale Kava. Okay, now we'll. Why is it? Maybe I have to go closer, right? And I face this way. Hello? Okay. We'll now take this time to ask the retail manager, Lina, to come up and say a few words. Nak. I think we hold it like this.
The Honorable Deputy Prime Minister, Mr. Manoa Kamikamica, distinguished guests and friends. It is with great pride and heartfelt gratitude that I welcome you all to the official opening of Vale Kava, a vision brought to life through the passion and leadership of Managing Director, Mr. Donny Yee. Vale Kava is more than just a lounge. It is a place created to elevate the Kava experience, to honor its cultural significance while embracing innovation. It is a meeting point, a gathering place, a home, a valley, for those who appreciate not just the drink, but the story behind each meal. What makes this venue truly special is that it allows you, the Kava drinker, to choose your journey. Inside the lounge, you will find a display of waka and lewena sourced from different regions of Fiji. Each one tells a story of its origin, the soil, the climate, the Manoa, and the people that cultivate it. While our collection is already diverse, we are committed to expanding it, ensuring that more regions and farmers are represented in time. Whether you prefer to grind and enjoy your kava right here in the lounge, or take your selected waka and lewena home to prepare and share with your loved ones, Vale Kava gives you that choice. It is a personalized, hands-on approach to an age-old tradition and one we are deeply proud of. Sorry, excuse me. While we remain grounded in tradition, we also want to be inclusive. Now, not everyone enjoys the traditional mix, so we'll be experimenting with kava fusions, modern blends that offer a different twist for those who may be new to kava or prefer alternative tastes. These fusions allow more people to experience the culture in a way that's approachable while still rooted in respect for its origin. In the same spirit of honoring our roots, we are also proud to bring back a very special part of kava's early history, the traditional green kava preparation. Now, before modern processing methods were introduced, our ancestors would chew freshly harvested kava and mix the pulp with water to drink. This method was raw, immediate, and deeply communal. Now, don't worry, you won't be chewing anybody's kava today. But through Vale Kava, we hope to recreate that experience in a respectful and hygienic way, allowing people to connect with kava in its most natural form, fresh, earthy, and deeply tied to the land and tradition. We are also excited to have Lami Kava's Island Nature Wellness products available in the lounge. These include our high-quality turmeric powder and laya laya. Looking ahead, we're working to expand this range to include moringa, sea salt, and warusi. As you walk through, you'll notice the vibrant mural on our exterior walls, crafted by the incredibly talented Jack Iskate, whose work brings colors and life to the entrance Vale. Inside, we are proud to display more of his local art on our walls, all of which are available for purchasing, continuing our support for local creatives and connecting art with Kava experience. To our guests gathered here today, Vinaka Vakalevu for being part of this special moment. Your presence affirms that we are not only launching a business, but a community. A setting where stories are shared, traditions respected, and new memories made, one below at a time. To the Honorable Deputy Prime Minister, thank you for your presence today and for your continued support for Fiji-grown businesses and innovators. On behalf of the Lami Kava family, I welcome you to Vale Kava. We invite you to experience, explore, and enjoy. Vinaka Vakalevu, and welcome home to the Kava Lounge.
Vinakalina. All right, now it's time for us to hear from our very adored Deputy Prime Minister, Mr. Manoa Kamikamica, who is also our Minister for Trade and Communications. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, a round of applause for our Deputy Prime Minister, but not before we garland our chief guest. I almost forgot that. I was being signaled to and I thought someone was saying. A round of applause for our chief.
Thank you to the Madam and Master of Ceremony here today. Good morning to you. Before I begin, just me to say a few words in the vernacular, just to acknowledge the traditional on the land on which we gather here today. Waturang sa katugi nandunumay, wasakana ngonturang na tusuba, kanto kay sa katugi na may suat tugi na namni soso na singin kuwa. Yana kena toso I jaga juga na sasang ni laga bisnisi kena pakatiteti kona itugutugu ni angwana na sengolanga ni wano bici and bese burubur. I was just thanking Turang Lati Suba for allowing us to gather here today to again celebrate another milestone in Lami Kava's journey, but also the journey of our country, as we continue to develop this industry in what everyone believes is a billion-dollar industry, not only for Fiji, but the Pacific. To the managing director of Lami Kava, Mr. Donnie Yee, and the hard-working staff here today, the CEO of New Valley Processors Pte Limited, Mr. Navi Tui Buniwai, who has been very much part of the journey that the kava industry has been taking in Fiji. The CEO of Westpac, Mr. Shane Smith, I don't know whether he's in the room, but welcome. Team leader from Pharma Plus, Candice Mohan, and General Manager of Lami Kava, Mr. Eddie Hoda, and everybody else gathered here today. Ladies and gentlemen, Yandra Vinaka, and good morning to you all. It is, of course, a pleasure to join you today to open Vale Kava, a bold and innovative initiative that reflects where Fiji is headed. A country grounded in tradition, but agile enough to adapt, innovate, and thrive in a fast-changing global economy. This boutique shop in Lami is not just a business. It is a symbol of transformation, economic, cultural, and digital. It represents a new model of enterprise that embraces quality, leverages technology, and connects our local supply chains with global demand. As we step into this modern kava space, we are also stepping into a future where Fiji becomes more self-reliant, more connected, and more competitive. The opening of Vale Kava aligns strongly with the People's Government's broader economic strategy, which is centered on economic diversification, inclusive growth, and structural transformation. Last Saturday, I had the privilege of addressing the Fiji Institute of Accountants Congress in Nandi, a gathering of financial professionals who, like many of us here, share a deeply invested feeling for the future of the Fijian economy. In that forum, I spoke of Fiji's urgent need to broaden its economic base, and I am pleased to report that it is happening. To move beyond over-reliance on traditional sectors and instead unlock the full potential of agriculture, aquaculture, creative industries, value-added manufacturing, and services such as tourism and the ICT sector. This is just not economic theory anymore. It is our lived reality. As global markets shift, as climate change and geopolitical risks increase, and as consumer preferences evolve, we must also evolve with foresight. We must build an economy that is not only more productive, but is adaptive, resilient, and inclusive. Kava, of course, is a case in point. It is one of Fiji's most promising agricultural exports, with significant demand across the Pacific, Australia, New Zealand, the United States, and increasingly niche markets in Europe and Asia. Our people have always known the significance, the cultural and spiritual significance of Kava, but we now are seeing or recognizing its commercial and economic potential. The global wellness industry is embracing Kava for its calming properties. The Pacific diaspora communities are demanding high-quality, traceable Kava products. Consumers are searching for authenticity and origin, and that gives us a natural advantage. What Vale Kava also does is it starts connecting all the dots. It sources waka and lawena directly from diverse regions across Fiji, creating meaningful market access for farmers, cooperatives, and rural MSMEs. It then adds value by offering on-site blending, processing, and premium packaging. And finally, it creates an experience, one that attracts the modern customer, both local and visiting. This is the kind of value chain development we want to encourage. One where every actor, from the farmer in Kandavo to the shop assistant in Lami, is part of the same economic story, where business serves not just consumers, but also the producers and the farmers who make it possible. And this is why government is putting in place mechanisms to strengthen supply chains, invest in transport and infrastructure, and facilitate the aggregation of produce through cooperatives and clusters. As we look forward to regional and international markets, standards and traceability become increasingly important. Our review of the Kava Bill, soon hopefully to become a act, and associated regulations is currently underway. This review will modernize Fiji's Kava laws to reflect contemporary realities, including clear definitions of product categories, quality control mechanisms, and compliance to international protocols. We want to protect the integrity of the Kava industry. We want to ensure that every single bag of waka and lawena that leaves our shores represents the highest quality, clean, pure, and ethically sourced. And for enterprises like Vale Kava, having a robust legal and regulatory framework is vital for building trust with consumers, both domestic and international. Of course, strong sectors need strong systems. That is why we are also investing in improving the business environment as a whole. Under the doing business reforms, we are digitizing approval processes across government. These reforms are especially critical for MSMEs, which represent over 60% of businesses in Fiji, and play a foundational role in communities from farm gate to urban storefront. We are also championing digital transformation, not just as a luxury, but as a necessity. E-commerce, digital platforms, blockchain for traceability are tools that will shape the next generation of Fijian exporters, including those in kava and other natural product spaces. If we want economic transformation to be truly meaningful, it must be inclusive. That means supporting our cooperatives, youth-led enterprises, and women entrepreneurs. It means providing technical training, access to finance, and mentorship to turn good ideas into great businesses. Vale Kava provides an excellent example of how a single outlet can support dozens of suppliers from kava growers to island nature products such as turmeric, ginger, and alaya. This is smart business because it builds community wealth while building a competitive brand. Let me be very clear. The government will continue to back MSMEs with targeted support through our MSME programs, grants for rural agro-enterprises, and partnerships that promote inclusive entrepreneurship. As I close, I of course want to again congratulate Donnie and the team behind Vale Kava. Your vision is clear. A boutique, modernized kava experience that uplifts suppliers, satisfies customers, and reflects the very best of Fiji. You've taken a sacred tradition and created a business that respects its roots while responding to modern demands. This is the direction in which we are heading. A Fiji that is proud of its identity, confident in its innovation, and committed to building an economy that works for all. We are not just recovering from past challenges, we are redesigning our future, one that is diverse, digital, and dynamic, built on partnerships between government, business, and the community. As we open Vale Kava today, we are also opening a door to new possibilities, new markets, and new models of what Fijian entrepreneurship can look like in the years to come. Congratulations once again to Dani and Lami Kava, Vinagabailewu, and may this new venture bring Lami Kava lasting success. God bless Fiji, God bless Lami Kava and Dani, and may God bless us all. And with that, I now declare Vale Kava officially open. Vinagabailewu.
And once again, we'd like to thank our Deputy Prime Minister for his time. We understand his schedule is very packed. And also, I think the mic liked him a lot better than Mike likes me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now that Vale Kava has been declared officially open, we will have a sampling. So as you can see to my left, there is kava here. That's all different types of kava and from around the Pacific region as well. So not getting Fiji kava, you're getting a taste of some other country's kava. How exciting is this? This is not your usual kava bar. Not yet? Okay, the labels are there, but the idea is that you will get to taste kava from around the Pacific region. That's pretty exciting. And that's what sets this kava apart from the kava bars, I would assume. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy your session here. Please, media, get your shots and whatever else you need to. And before I leave you, Sikeli.
And for those of you who've just arrived at the bar, there are liar shots. It is compulsory. That's our step towards combating COVID and the new syndrome. So please take your liar.
You have to take a shot of that before you take a shot of
Yeah.
any kava.
Yeah, take a shot of liar before the cover. And Lina will be now doing her. Okay, nakabalibo, ladies and gentlemen. Naka.
Kamikamica